So the role of the economics team is to understand the problems and identify the solutions for the challenges that the NHS is facing. As I'm sure many of you will appreciate, the NHS is under severe pressure at the moment, and we think that Monitor can play a key role in helping it solve its problems. So the economics team undertakes quite a wide variety of work within Monitor, and this can range from doing analytical research that will help our executive committee and the board understand the problems that the NHS is facing, but it will also cover work that will support our regulatory teams implement solutions that will deliver actual change in the NHS.
Came to the open evening and learnt more about the role. I was really interested in the analytical skills needed and the economic approach to things, and then using that to help improve the NHS.
I had worked in health before coming here, and I thought working at Monitor would be, and it has turned out to be, a really good opportunity to do some good analysis, but do some good analysis that makes a difference for the sector.
The economic problems are very complex, and you really have to think deeply about the theory behind them in order to get some useful answers.
When you talk to people about the NHS, you find out they've all had, really important experiences, family members themselves, stories, and it makes you feel that actually you're really truly making a difference.
The best thing about working in the team is the freedom you have and the respect you get. So working as an analyst, I feel that my views are, when we're talking about individual pieces of work, as valued as any other member of the team.
The best thing about working for Monitor is the team. They're friendly, very intelligent and very good at their work.
I think the best thing about working in the economics team is being able to relate to friends and families and relatives' experience of either working in the NHS or having treatment in the NHS. Being able to see how maybe targets or money or initiatives that come from the centre do have an effect.
Well, it depends at what stage your project is at. You go through many stages when completing a project. You start by brainstorming, developing your hypothesis. Then you run some analysis, be that qualitative or quantitative, and then you will finalise by presenting your work.
There isn't really a typical day. Been working on a lot of different things recently, so we've been interviewing people who are working on projects to move care from hospital settings to community settings, learning about how those work.
You might spend some time talking with people who work within Monitor on other projects or in other teams to get an understanding of the problem that they want you to solve. It will then, you can go back to your desk and try and understand how you would unpick this problem, what sort of data would you use, what kind of techniques you would use.
I think the most rewarding part of the job is actually the external meetings where we go and meet healthcare providers and people in the NHS and just speak to them about the problems they're facing and the solutions they're coming up with to help deal with some of those problems.
There's obviously a fair amount of time, I guess, doing the proper economic analysis side of things, whether that be on data and statistical stuff, whether it be thinking through writing and arguing from economic principles as to what policy or what evidence we have here. So it's quite variable.
Need to have a kind of real passion and interest for working in the health sector and really trying to make a difference for patients. Also, I think they've got to have really obviously good analytical skills. I think also being able to come at new topics from afresh and be able to think creatively about them, but also working with a diverse set of people as well, and really having those interpersonal skills, which I think is really, really important for the type of work that we do.
My top tip would be get a good understanding of what Monitor does as far as you can, and where they fit within the rest of the NHS.
The people who look at the applications, the things they will really want to see is very strong demonstration of basic, good, bread and butter economic analysis and thinking, coupled with a passion and a desire to work in the NHS and to learn about the NHS.
Well, first of all, make sure you're excited about the job, and then ensure that your cover letter highlights your skills that make you suitable for the job.
Just making sure that you copy edit everything really carefully, because it can be quite embarrassing otherwise.